Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds, it's Zen, the Crazy Geek Crafter. We have a lot to get through, so let's hop to it. This is a summer hop, and it's hosted by Team Tiny. If you click the hashtag in the description or in the title, you will be taken to a list of all the participants. You have a chance to win one of the 2 prize packs for this hop. Each prize pack includes an Echo Park Summer Dots and Striped 6x6 paper pad and a mysterious stamp. The prizes are offered by Kendra's card challenges. To enter, you have to hop along with all the videos. Please comment on each video in the hop, and then you have to complete a form which you find the link to in my description. The giveaway is open to crafters worldwide. Entries must be received by 11:59 p.m. on June 5th, 2021. Winners will be announced on June 7th, 2021. Now, I don't have anything to do with this giveaway, so please don't ask me any questions about it, but follow the link with the form instead. Since this is a hop, the video is supposed to be between 10 and 12 minutes, so let's hop to it before we lose more time. I have made this, shape in my scan and cut program called Canvas. I cut out 3. I'm going to save one and use 2 on this card. I'm going to cut out the letters to write summer, and I am not misspelling it because in Danish summer is with an O and not a U. Now we have a lot to get through, so I've sped this up more than I prefer, and I've cut more than I maybe should have. This is because I forgot that this video was supposed to be shorter than my typical videos, and this is not an exemplary complicated card. It just took a while to make. I'm going to make a shaker card, and I'm measuring out for a background here with the Bristol paper so that I can do some ink smooshing with my 3 different colors. I'm measuring out where I need which color to go to stay in the 3 compartments, or 4 actually. The long one on the side is going to be for the sentiment, which is only going to say summer, but I still want something in the background. Now for my ink smooshing, I'm going to take out my splatter cabinet because I also want to splatter a bit with these distress inks that I've picked out. I've chosen Antique Linen, I've chosen Firebreak, which I'm going to mix with Vintage Photo, and then Twisted Citron. And for Antique Linen and Twisted Citron, I'm going to use some Perfect Pearls powder in water with the distress inks to give it some shimmer and shine. Now that the panel's drying, I can stamp out my images. I've already picked out 3 images from Lawn Fawn that coordinate with the colors I've chosen. Now the Antique Linen is for ice cream. I figured it will look kind of like a vanilla ice cream. Then there is a steak, that's the red-brown color, Vintage Photo and Firebreak. And then there is a picture of lemonade. That's the word. I'm going to do mine in green, just for some color. I didn't want to make it yellow, and if I had made it yellow, then what kind of ice cream would I make? Because, well, never mind. These are the colors that I chose, and I'm going to color it quite quickly with my Shinhan markers. I'm not going to explain any of that. The colors are on the screen if you want them. Enjoy the coloring. With the elements all done, it's time to figure out my sequence. I don't have any sequence in the colors that I really want, so I luckily find some packs where I have the colors of the sequence I want, so I can take out the ones I don't need. And then I'm going to mix in some of these beads. I think they're glass, I'm not sure. Little glass balls or something. I wasn't completely happy with my ink splattering, so I'm going to, how to say it, intensify the color of each of these sections. And the two main staples when making a shaker card is acetate, that you don't see here because it's acetate. I put some tape on it so maybe you could better see what I was doing. Measuring it out, I'm taking off a few millimeters on each side so that it's actually smaller than the frame. And then I'm going to secure it with red tape. After this, I'm going to fit all the panel sides with foam tape, stacked 4 foam tapes high, so to speak. I'm going to double it up and then I'm going to double dose. Illogical as I am, I do assemble the summer word first before I do the foam tape. I don't know why. I guess that was just the process for that day. I have cut double of everything so that the pieces are a bit more sturdy. So now they can be put aside and I can start on the foam tape I was talking about. With the shaker in place, it is time to look at the sentiment again. Unfortunately, it does hide a bit with the frame, so I'm going to have to color it in. I'm going to color it the same color as the background, so 2 letters will have 2 colors actually, and then the rest will be solid. Funny enough, when I was looking at this, when I was all done, it kind of looks like a watermelon. A confused watermelon, because there is that yellow piece between the green and the red in the watermelon, yellow white-ish color. So that's kind of funky. I was not thinking of watermelons when making this, but afterwards I wanted one. I did find some drops that I liked for the card, but I also wanted some glossy accents, of course, on the picture and on the ice cream, also on all the summer letters. And then I'm going to fight a bit with my Nuva drops and this liquid pearl thingy. We are never going to get along, I think. I did heat them up when I figured that they were going to peak. That's the Nuva drops. by the way, not the liquid pearl, because that one is... It has a very weird consistency, but I do like the way it looked on the ice cream. When I get to it, that is. And after finishing with the drops, I'm going to call this card done. It's not a card per se, because I didn't put a card base on it. I could, but I'm not going to for now. It is standing in my hallway where I can enjoy the view of it. Remember to hop along, and I encourage you to show yourself by commenting on this video, of liking it, subscribe, ring the bell if you're afraid to miss the next video, and I hope you'll be having a good day, evening or night.